Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I am going to tell you about MongoDB. That is what is MongoDB and what are the uses of it and how to download MongoDB into your system. So this is very easy. MongoDB. As we know, for any of the application, for any of the website, we have the backend part that is for storing the data. So that storage, the data storing part is done in the form of two types, that is SQL and no SQL. SQL is nothing but structured query language. There'll be that is a separate type of language where they'll have the query, they'll have the commands written there so that it goes stores in a structured format. The data goes and stores in the structured format. But no SQL is nothing but no SQL. That is, no any query language is used there. This is the open source no SQL query language. So yes, MongoDB is nothing but open source NoSQL database. That is, it stores the data without giving any command or without giving any query in a certain language or in a certain format. So that is nothing but NoSQL database, and this stores the data in the form of document format. So, as we see in SQL, you would have seen the data in the form of rows and columns. There'll be a certain table there, and the data is stored in this certain table and all. So yes, that is very easy to see and everything, but for that storage part, to go the data to store in the certain place, we have to give the query there. We have to give the command using the certain language so that it goes and stores in the perfect place. So that is where the SQL is tough for the users there. So we use the opposite part of that SQL is no SQL, because there is no any use of that language and all. So the yeah, this is very easy to use. No SQL is very easy to store any databases. This MongoDB is nowadays used very widely, especially in this year. This is used very widely because everyone who has no knowledge about this SQL can use this NoSQL, and they can easily store the data. They can easily do the backend part for their website or for their application. So that is very easy for them. In fact, many big companies and many big organizations are using MongoDB for their data storage. So yes, for the workers, for the employees also, this is very easy for the backend part of their organization or of their project. So yes, this is widely used because of this application. This is widely used everywhere. And MongoDB, it stores the data in the form of BSON, that is binary JSON format. Binary JSON is nothing but it stores the data in the form of 0, 1. You know the binary terms, right? 0, 1, and all. So it stores the data in the form of that, because binary is the one language that is understood by the computer, by the system, that is easily understood for the system. So it stores the data in the form of bson, while if we want to send the data to the MongoDB, we can send it in the form of JSON. If you want to extract the data from MongoDB, we can extract it in the form of JSON. But the MongoDB stores the data in the form of BSON, that is binary JSON format. Now we'll see the difference between like what is SQL and MongoDB. The differences. There is no any major difference here. This NoSQL, that is the MongoDB, it reduces the complexity for the users because we have to use a certain type of language, the queries, the commands, the structured part, and all. So yeah, that is very difficult. Like we have to learn the language and then we have to use it. But in NoSQL, we can use it directly, and it's very easy. Here, both uses databases because the data is obviously stored in some databases. So both have the database part at the first, and then it moves to the tables. Then a table is created there. In the table only we have rows and columns. So the table is then created. We have to give the command for creating the table as well, and then again rows, and then again columns. Here in MongoDB, in both SQL and NoSQL, the idea behind that is same. The format of storing the data is same. but only difference is that that is stored in the different form, so that the user can store it easily and they can use the data easily and they can understand the data easily. That is the main idea behind this, behind NoSQL. So yes, here the tables in SQL they are called as tables, but here in MongoDB, that is in NoSQL, they are called as collections. Collecting all the documents, that is called as collections, and here they are called as rows. Here it is called as documents. As we as I said before, the data is stored in the form of document format. Yes. Here it is called as columns, and here it is called as fields. That's it. That is the major difference here. And then I'll show you how NoSQL part look and how SQL part look. See, NoSQL is written in this kind of format. It's very easy to understand. See, we can just say ID is one, name is John. John's age is 24. That's it. It's very easy like this. For the users also it's very easy, and for the system also it is very easy, because this is in the form of JSON, and then it converts this data in the form of BSON. That is, it converts this data in the form of 0110, like that. It converts and then it stores. In SQL, as we can see here, we have the command select the star is nothing but all from zoo. This is this table is called as zoo, so they are selecting everything from zoo. So that is nothing but for this also they are giving the command. For selecting everything, they are giving the command. For creating a row, they'll give the command. For entering the data inside the row, they'll give the command. So that is what, for everything they have the commands there, they have the queries there. I'm not telling that SQL is more tough, as don't use SQL and all. Yeah, they have their own advantages. SQL and SQL, NoSQL both have their own advantages, and many people have learned the SQL language, so that is very useful for them as well. They can obviously connect this SQL to their websites or to their applications, and then they can use it. If they are more comfortable with that, they can use it. But I'm telling this NoSQL is that who are new to this field, who are new to this backend part, to this application and all, they can use NoSQL, because then they can learn. After that, if they want, they can move to SQL. But nowadays, NoSQL is also having a more value for NoSQL, and many people, many organizations are also widely using NoSQL. And in NoSQL also, MongoDB is not the only one NoSQL part here. We have many NoSQLs, like Firebase is one of the NoSQL that is powered by Google. That is very easy to use. And then we have many others. But in SQL also, no, not only SQL, we have other things like Oracle SQL, PostgreSQL, everything. So they each have their own applications. But compared to SQL, I think NoSQL would be little better for newcomers, and whoever willing to store the data, use the backend part, and all this. NoSQL is very easy thing. Now I'll show you how to install NoSQL in your system. Here, just type as MongoDB download. Then in the second thing, we can see MongoDB shell download. Just click on that, and if you come down, we can see the different versions here. Just select the latest version and select the platform according to you, and the package that is in the form of zip, and then download it. And then download this MongoDB Compass as well. Select the latest version and the platform, and then download it in the form of exe package. Yes. Yes, now it has been installed. Let's open it. Open the exe part here, exe file which you have downloaded. It is installing, so let's wait here. MongoDB Compass is the place where we work here. So yes, it's done now. This is the URL which you'll get at the starting, so that this URL is used to connect it to the any of your framework and any of your application and all. So if you are developing any application, you can use this URL and you can connect MongoDB to your websites or to your application, so that you can store the data here. Is this the URL? Just click on connect. Got it. Yes. Yeah, now it's done here. See, we can see the databases which are there already. It doesn't contain anything actually. Just it's the sample databases. Just we have something. See, this is in the form like this, and then it will convert it into Bison format, and then it will store it. Yes, this is the uh, this is the picture like how MongoDB looks like, and you can just create your database here, your own database. Give a database name. I'll give it as demo. Collection name. I'll give it as what to give animals. Something for this, yeah. And then just create database. That's it. See, your this is the database, this is the collection. It has been created here. You can import the data. See, they have given the option here. We can import the data, but the data should be in the form of JSON. It only contains import data in the form of JSON or CSV, so that we can import the data in the form of JSON and export data. See, export query results or full collection, it will be in the form of JSON or CSV. You got it. I think you got it now. See, JSON or CSV. But this stores the data in the form of BSON. So that is the main logic behind this, and this is very easy. In my next video, I'll show you like how to connect your MongoDB to your website or to your application. I'll just show you in my next video. So that wait for my next video. And I think in this video you have learned something about NoSQL, and you have understood how to download this, how to install this. MongoDB into your MongoDB Compass into your system, and just do until this. In my next video, I'll tell you how to connect this to your website, to your framework, and then we'll work further into that in my next video. So thank you for this video. Please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Thank you.